Hello, I'm Kristen Cubbage, and welcome to Fight For It Now. Tonight, we will be recapping Fight For It 6 and previewing Fight For It 7 on July 13th. Before reviewing, we have some exciting news about our Fight For It 7. We can formally announce the addition of 4 professional MMA fights to our already stacked amateur undercard. Making their way to the Fight For It cage will be North Carolina's #1 ranked middleweight, Bryan Battle, who will be going up against Devon McCoy. We will also have the professional MMA debut of former Elite Championship cage fighting champ J.J. Brantley, who will be fighting Dreon Martin. Fight For It 4 victor Dylan Mason will fight Terrence Lames, and MMA veteran Chase Gamble will face off with Garrick James in our main event of the evening. We up the ante with the pro fights. They will be duking it out over 3 5-minute rounds instead of 3-minute rounds for the amateurs. This marks the most pro fights that we have had on a card, and we guarantee this will cap off a full night of exciting fights. Moving on to the heavyweights, Roland Mizell stood behind his tough talk from the previous event, calling out Deshaun Robinson Jeter for a rematch.
Kick there from Roland Mizell to start things off here in the 3rd round. Checking a kick of Deshaun's for himself.
In the end, it was Mizell who earned Fight For It's first heavyweight kickboxing title by decision after the two battled through the entire 5-minute rounds. The other title fight of the night did not end so definitively. Jordan Fox faced off against Cliff Gunderson for a 145-pound belt. This fight was a war that even managed to spill out of the ring.
Punch right there is his first one.
There you go, Cliff.
Boom.
Oh, his knee is messed up. Oh, that looks bad.
No, he's all right.
He's okay. He folded back. He's fine. He's standing on it. Okay,
Yeah,
we're good.
He's good.
Midway through the 4th round, Gunderson was warned for throwing an elbow.
You know, that's the one thing about Fight For It. These dudes, when they come out here, they want to really bang. It's a great organization.
Don't get sloppy with it, Cliff.
And they will warn Cliff Gunderson for an elbow strike.
Let's go.
Then, late in the 5th round, referee Dale Fry penalized Gunderson 1 point for throwing another.
It's getting to that point. 30 seconds. Ooh, almost hit
They
him with an
just
elbow.
stopped him again.
He keeps walking away because he wants to get time.
Rima Institute not happy with that, and that will be a point from Cliff Gunderson, I believe.
After 5 rounds, the fate of these two warriors rested in the hands of the judges. Once the scores were tallied, the result was, well, inconclusive.
Decision is in. This title fight is sponsored by Anger Management. All 3 judges have scored this title fight in a draw.
Wow, that point cost Cliff Gunderson so much. Definitely cost him that fight.
Yeah.
Resulting in the draw.
The question we are all asking is, did that penalty for throwing an elbow cost Gunderson the win? Perhaps we will get a more definitive answer in September when Fox and Gunderson have each agreed to a rematch at Fight For It 8. This is assuming Fox gets past his next opponent, Fight For It 6 winner Omer Hassan. Fox, now 3-0-1 at our shows, will look to add another one to the win column at Fight For It 7. Moving over to the cage, Micah Harnden continued his dominance by putting Ahmed Khamis to sleep with a guillotine choke.
Oh, he caught the side kick. Shot in.
Micah Harden with a nice
Rolled.
snap
Oh,
down.
He's got a guillotine locked in. It's locked in. Could it be?
He's got no hips.
Could it be?
It's going to be hard to finish without his hips.
I think he's strong enough. I think he's strong
Oh,
enough.
there he goes. Now he's locked it in. No!
And he's asleep.
He's out! He's asleep!
him
So
asleep.
quick! That is Micah Harden's second first-round finish by submission. Back-to-back shows here to Fight For It. He is still asleep.
Micah has fought at Fight For It events 3 times, with each resulting in a first-round victory. He sits firmly atop the Bantamweight Grand Prix standings with 12 points. Harnden is set to go up against Colin Godbout at Fight For It 7 for the 135-pound title. Godbout was handed a controversial decision loss at Fight For It 5. He'll be out to redeem himself while Harnden is determined to continue his streak. This will be an interesting fight to see. In our second title fight of the night, we'll see Billy Jack Cup fresh off his first round finish of Gabriel Brown.
Wow, Gabriel Brown is strong.
This is a tough choke.
Oh no.
He's trying to just power out. He's trying to just power out. This is not a good move.
No, he's
You don't want
he tapped. He tapped.
Joseph Haas didn't tap. He didn't tap.
He tapped.
I don't think you guys are watching correctly. You guys definitely
He fucking tapped.
Yeah,
he tapped.
He'll be pitted against the undefeated Joshua Austin for the lightweight strap. Next up, we have our only women's MMA fight of the night with Sasha Rockwood taking on Karma Radford. Rockwood scored a big win at Fight for It 5, tapping Ashley Blankenship via armbar.
Take her arms and put them in the inside.
She's going for an omoplata. Nope.
Very good defense.
Just going to go probably for a sweep here.
She's taking her for a ride.
She tried to. Snapping back down on her full guard there. I really think she should have pursued that triangle. It looks deep to me, but she's going right back to it.
Wow, look at
with
that.
no problem.
Oh no, that arm. She needs to bridge right now. See, the cage is in her way right now. Oh, there it is. That's it.
That's it.
Radford is making her Fight for It debut, and her experience might present quite the challenge for Rockwood. After losing a tough decision at Fight for It 5, heavyweight Markel Fullwood Jones came back with a vengeance, dispatching David Chuklea by first round knockout.
Leaned out and lost a lot of weight since that last kickboxing fight we saw him in.
He needs to. There it is.
Markel Fullwood Jones! He does it! He finishes him in the first round! He redeems himself from the Dalton Taylor loss at the last Fight for It show!
That is everything we worked on.
That is Loco Soto boxing right there!
That is Loco Soto boxing. Thank you, sir.
This is a huge win for Markel and thrusts him into contention for the heavyweight Grand Prix with 6 points tied with Cam Murray. Markel will be looking to take the lead in the standings at Fight for It 7, where he will be taking on Fight for It newcomer Kevin Sasquatch Satterfield. One of the most exciting fighters at Fight for It shows has been Kendall Morris.
There's a little bit of blood on his face. Ooh.
How
Counted.
many more can Ali take of those?
Outside
wow.
low kick.
Nice outside low kick too.
Ooh, traded.
Oh!
Knocked him out.
Oh, he's completely out. That'll be it for Kendall Morris with the first round KO.
A knockout in the first round. Wow.
Oh, Ali with a double.
Out.
He knocked him out
He
twice
is
almost.
still out. The doctor is going into the ring.
As he should.
Morris is 2-1 at our events, both wins coming by way of first round stoppage, with his only loss resulting from an unintentional headbutt opening a gash above his eye that was ruled a punch. He will be entering the cage against Zachary Faulkner. Faulkner is coming off a win in a kickboxing match he took with us at Fight for It 6 just to stay busy, but the fighter, trained by UFC veteran Marcus Davis, says MMA is where he prefers to ply his trade. If there's anyone who can give Morris a good run, it will be Faulkner. Moving from one of Fight for It's most exciting fighters to one of its most promising is Dylan Williams. Williams is coming off back-to-back wins at Fight for It 5 and 6, and the hot prospect just seems to keep getting better.
Decision is in. Your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Dylan Williams.
He fought a hard fight.
Taking the decision, and
But at Fight for It 7, he will face his toughest challenge yet against Shamik Harvey, who himself had an impressive showing at Fight for It 5. Finally, our main event for the evening featured two debut professional fighters, Dalton Atha and Domo the Problem Child Brewer. There is a reason these guys are pros, and it showed. Throughout the bout, each fighter was able to gain the upper hand at various points. However, neither fighter was able to maintain that advantage long enough to secure a stoppage. After going the distance, it was ultimately left up to the judges, who also noted how evenly matched these two were.
All right, decision is in, and we have a split decision. With the winner out of the red corner, Domo, the Stormchild Brewer.
This was an exciting fight from start to finish. Brewer starts his professional career with a win, and Atha starts his with the loss. But I don't expect this to be the last we see of these two. They both appear to have a bright future ahead of them. The Grand Prix scores are starting to solidify with only 2 more shows to qualify for the championship in November. And one final surprise that we have up our sleeve is that the Facebook Live and online videos will have their soundtrack provided by local and regional artists that we have partnered with. We'd like to thank Tony O.T., Deadlock NCHC, and Legion's Veil for partnering with us to bring these amazing fights along with new music. Our next show is July 13th in Hickory, North Carolina. Get your tickets now using the link in the description or at the door. Also, let us know in the comments about your favorite part of the show. We are always listening to your feedback to make sure we bring you the best event possible. With that, we will call it a night, and we hope to see you on July 13th at Fight For It 7.